Chapter 12, Fat-Soluble Vitamins, Screencast 1. This chapter is introducing vitamins and primarily focusing on fat-soluble vitamins. The first thing that we're going to do, though, is introduce vitamins and talk about some differences between fat and water-soluble. The important thing to remember here is that vitamins are essential and organic compounds that we need in small amounts. Another really important thing to remember here is they are not a source of energy, so we do not consider them to be energy-yielding molecules. Vitamins will be necessary for numerous functions within the body, such as metabolism, growth, development, and overall maintenance of the body. Now, when we describe vitamins, we break them down into two general categories, fat-soluble, and those vitamins are going to be A, D, E, and K, so they are going to be vitamins that are capable of dissolving in organic solvents. Water-soluble vitamins, those will be our B-complex vitamins and vitamin C. They have the ability to dissolve in water. The thing to remember here, we consider vitamins to be essential as they cannot be synthesized by the body, or they are not synthesized in the amounts necessary for homeostasis. They can be supplied by both plants and animals, and one of the things that happens if a deficiency in vitamins develops, our health will decline. Some may actually be used as pharmacological agents, and niacin is a really good example of that. It's a water-soluble vitamin, and it's actually used to treat cholesterol in mega doses. Now, one thing that we have to talk about is how vitamins are going to be absorbed. Since we are talking about fat-soluble versus water-soluble, those are going to be different processes. When we talk about fat-soluble vitamins, they are going to be absorbed with dietary fat. So the adequate absorption of these vitamins is dependent upon bile and pancreatic lipase. When we look at how well they're absorbed, anywhere from 40 to 90% of fat-soluble vitamins are absorbed under optimal conditions. Water-soluble vitamins are not dependent on dietary fat, so they're absorbed to a much greater rate, anywhere from 90 to 100%. Now, malabsorption, that is a problem with the ability to actually absorb vitamins. They must be efficiently absorbed from the small intestine. If the absorption is decreased, then more need to be consumed to make up for the amount that was not. Fat malabsorption may cause poor absorption of fat-soluble vitamins. When we look at the abuse of alcohol, that may actually lead to the malabsorption of some B vitamins. Some diseases actually require vitamin supplements to prevent deficiencies from occurring. This is an overview of the digestion and absorption of vitamins. And when we look at vitamins, all of them begin being digested within the stomach. And that is because the release of vitamins from food. All vitamins are going to be produced, or digestive enzymes produced by the pancreas will help in the release of vitamins from food. Now, when we talk about just fat-soluble vitamins, bile produced in the liver and stored in the gallbladder aids in fat-soluble vitamin absorption. Fat-soluble vitamins are absorbed in the small intestine along with dietary fat, and they're going to be carried by chylomicrons into the lymphatic circulation. When we talk about water vitamins, they are absorbed in the small intestine, and they are actually released directly into the blood. Small amounts of vitamin K are actually made by gut bacteria in the ileum of the small intestine and in the large intestine. Now, transport of vitamins. Fat-soluble vitamins are actually packaged and delivered with dietary fats in chylomicrons and lipoproteins. Chylomicron remnants contain fat-soluble vitamins. The liver will repackage these vitamins and transport to cells within the body. Water-soluble vitamins are delivered to the bloodstream and then distributed throughout the body via that manner. Fat-soluble vitamins are not readily excreted from the body. They are stored in both the liver and adipose tissue, but the exception is vitamin K. Water-soluble vitamins are excreted rapidly, so there is a limited storage capacity for water-soluble vitamins. They should be consumed daily, but the exceptions will be vitamin B12 and vitamin B6. Now, when we talk about the toxicity of vitamins, this can happen with any vitamins, but is going to be more likely with fat-soluble vitamins. And the Vitamins that are most susceptible to toxicity will be vitamin A and D, and that's when they're taken in amounts of 5 to 10 times greater than the DRI. Supplements usually supply less than twice the daily value of vitamins and minerals. Most toxicities are known to occur with the use of supplements.